Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're doing the level 10 Conjurer quest, Trial by Wind. Brother Isumiyan wants you to learn about the element of wind. Greetings. Each time we meet, the part the Conjurer befits you ever better. In your previous lesson, you learned about the element of earth. It is my desire that you next become acquainted with the wind. Travel to Full Flower Combe in East Shroud and seek the teachings of Herr Wolfie. Though scant few years have passed since her coming of age, Wolfie is a conjurer of consummate skill who is able to divine the will of air elementals with uncommon clarity. I can recommend no better tutor for your lessons in the mysteries of wind. Said East Shroud, right? I believe that's what they said. You must be Illusion. Brother Isumiyan sent word to expect you. It's my pleasure to instruct you on the patterns of gusts and gales. Now, how to proceed? Pray forgive my hesitation. It was but recently I attained the title of hearer, and well, you are my first student. Yes, I believe I have a suitable task for you. To the east of St. Bloom Pier, there is a small spring giving rise to a pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm which lately took up residence in the area. You seem uncertain. Maybe you wonder at the connection between my request and the subject of your study. I sympathize, but trust me, inexperienced though I may seem, this deed will deepen your understanding of wind. Okay. Welcome back. I take it the bees are no more? Tell me, did you happen to notice many of the Violkin's preferred flowers in the vicinity of the spring? I asked because there were none. Strange then, is it not, that the bees should choose to congregate there? And what causes this aberrant behavior? Still your mind and reach out with your senses. Can you feel it? The path of the wind veers from its natural course, sweeping hapless creatures along in its wake. Something is playing havoc with the air currents. Such a disturbance bespeaks corruption. Return to the spring near Sweet Bloom Pier and search for pockets of corrupted air. Should you find one, use your powers of conjuring to disperse it. Okay. Ah, here's the instance I knew was coming at some point. There we go. Well done. The wind no longer keens its frustrations. Let's return to Full Flower. I must apologize for exposing you to such danger. The corruption was greater than I anticipated, but it's through such trials that we flourish as conjurers. Now then, what did you learn as you struggled within the air's grasp? You will doubtless have noticed the wind does not strike with the instant crushing force of earth. Instead, torments one's form, dancing across every surface and leaving 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. These are the agonies of erosion. Having experienced such pain, you are now intimately acquainted with wind's capacity for patient destruction. No land is a stranger to its power. When you stand under distant skies and feel the wind's familiar caress upon your skin, remember the lessons you have learned here this day. I suppose I should be grateful for this, that this latest elemental disturbance manifests itself at such an opportune time. Only the gods know what I would have taught you had it not. Yet the growing frequency of such phenomena begins to concern me. While it's true that claiming brought much harm upon the Twelveswood, I suspect some other forces at work here. I bid you remain wary. Enough of these ominous rumblings. I regret to say that your time with me is at an end. Return to Soulglade Fane and inform Brother Sumi of your newfound mastery. I'll be sure to thank him for sending me such a willing first student. Yeah, we'll do that. Fair enough. Go to the Ethernet, and then to the Conjurer's Guild. Welcome back. The elementals inform me that you have opened your ears to the voice of the wind. That is well. Having made allies of two elementals, you are well on your way along the path of conjuring. Though full comprehension of these forces will only come to you in fullness of time. Be patient. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so will nature hold you more closely. They made you study wind? Why bother? You don't need wind to heal things. Whatever those dreary lessons tell you. Conjurer is inextricably bound with nature, Sylphie. That dreary lesson is one you should have learned by now. I assume by your presence here that you have once again abandoned your tutors. You must understand, if you persist in casting spells without the proper knowledge... I have all the knowledge I need. My mother never needed to embrace nature to heal, and the people she helped were thankful for her art. I will encourage her the same way she did and become just as great a conjurer. You'll see. But I didn't come here to argue with you, Brother Isumi. I wanted to tell you that I've discovered how to cast rays. How? What were you thinking, girl? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Should you even attempt to use that spell, I'll have no recourse but to strip you of the name of Conjurer and banish you from our halls. Do I make myself clear? Why must you be so angry with me? It's not as if I were trying to hurt anyone. But that's... Sophie, my dear child, that is precisely the point. My apologies. I hope you do not find these constant disruptions distracting. As you have just heard, Sophie's mother was also a conjurer. A conjurer who was unable to use any spells outside the sphere of healing. Needless to say, Sophie seeks to emulate her in every way. It's a rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature. But such power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sophie to cast rays. I shudder to think what would happen if she tried. I fear my inability to set her upon the true path reflects my own failings as a teacher. I am only glad that these same failings have not hindered you. Whether it be with my help or in spite of it, I believe that you will become a fine conjurer. Already you are blessed with great power, and more shall be yours should you persevere with our art, as indeed I hope you shall. Yet however much you grow, however powerful you become, remember that ours is a power borrowed, not taken. And so that ends Trial by Wind. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video on YouTube or maybe one of our mini streams over on Twitch. Where we stream pretty much on a nightly basis. Till then, have a wonderful rest of your day.